work on a birthday present for my dad. There is a line. Write everything down. We did not end up getting the couch. Cookie butter matcha. How do you say nanchatte? Sleep tight.
Wanna make you happy and then she goes. 나만 혼자 남겨뒀어. 대화가 필요해. 너 먼저 나에게 말해봐. 너와 나의 이 관계가 달라졌음 해.
See the window behind me? It's literally 6:36 in the morning. The sun hasn't even risen. So it's finally the weekend. I usually go to Lagree on Friday nights. I don't know if it's because it's really hot outside today. I was literally dripping sweat. I don't sweat that easily. Right now I'm gonna head to my sister's because we're gonna work on a birthday present for my dad. We're recreating this like best dad hands down t-shirt that we gifted him when we were probably in preschool. We had like our little tiny handprints on there and we're gonna recreate that shirt. I bought this like plain white t-shirt that says best dad hands down off of Amazon, and I also got some like pet safe paint because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have my handprints, my sister's handprints, our dog's paw prints, and my sister's cat's paw prints as well. So we're gonna go work on that now, and then I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day. I'm so tired. I had a full week of work and I like to finish it with Lagree because I feel like it helps me release all the pent-up stress that I've accumulated over like the entire work week. So it's just a way to close out the work week in a way. Check in later. Bye. Marmalade. That was kind of a struggle, but you can kind of see her toe beans right here. I feel like it looks good. Good morning, happy Sunday. I ran out of bread recently and I found this local bakery that makes like good sourdough apparently. So I came here, I just drove past the front entrance and there is a line, like a really long line. But since I drove all the way here and I found a shaded parking spot, I think I'm just gonna wait because I need to buy bread regardless. And if that many people are lining up, I feel like it's probably worth it. I don't know. They forgot to slice my sourdough, so I'm going back right now so they can like slice it up for me. now that I have my bread, I'm gonna start studying Japanese for a little bit. I have not been making this a priority as much as like I have been wanting to. I feel like when you're learning languages, it's literally like a muscle, and if you stop working it, it just atrophies and it goes away. I am still using my little N1 book. I like to get the reading comprehension ones because I feel like it's so many birds with one stone. You get the reading practice, you get kanji practice, you get vocab practice, and I like to just write everything down, so I'm also getting some writing practice. I don't have like a physical like notebook for this. I've just been using my iPad because I have to like zoom in and out a lot when I see characters I don't know. So I guess in like the month I didn't study Japanese, Goodness made a bunch of upgrades to it, and I can only edit 3 notebooks now, but I only need 1 because I just need the one I use to study Japanese. I like using the dotted grid one so that I can just write everything in line and basically have a guideline for how big each character should be. Then I highlight stuff that I don't know, I look it up, write everything down because this is the way that like my dad taught me growing up, so it's just like the most natural way for me to learn now. Alright, so the last time I studied in this notebook was 2025. December 7th. Definitely took kind of a break. We're going to pick up from page 21. I have no idea what I'm learning. Oh, it's just like how to decode the JLPT, I think. I don't really know if I'll ever take the actual JLPT, but I feel like it's a good way to study. Where is the Zoom box? Okay, it turns out that my Apple Pencil's dead, so I have to wait for that to charge. It usually doesn't take that long, but it's like probably gonna be 15-20 minutes before I have enough battery to like last this study session, so I'm just gonna go chill for a little bit. Finished the whole page. What I did today was I started at the very top here and just copied everything down. This was just the answer key to this side, I think, so I didn't copy that part, but everything else I copied down verbatim. I'll show you what the iPad looks like right now. So this is just everything I copied down. The yellow highlights are characters that I didn't know. So I didn't know this. Hello? So I didn't know this character, and I also didn't know how to read that one. So I looked them up and then wrote down the like how to read it and also the definitions in English. So that if I go back, I can easily read those. 12:18. I'm actually gonna meet with my friend at the beach at 1. So I'm gonna eat a really quick lunch and then head to the beach and go hang out with her for a little bit. I'm picking up my sister and my dad right now because we're going to my dad's birthday dinner. We're going to this place called Otafuku in Gardena. Parking is kind of difficult, but the food is so good, so I'm so excited. And I'm driving so that my dad can like drink in peace without having to worry about driving afterwards. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, so it's the last day of my weekend. I currently have a load of laundry going, and I have another load ready to go once that's done. It was a pretty early morning. I got up at 7 o'clock just because I have Pilates at 10:30, and I wanted to get a lot done before that because I think after Pilates we might be going to Newport. We've been looking for a couch for like since we moved, and I think we found a good one. We're gonna go look at it. It's in Newport, so it's like 40-50 minutes away. We might make a day out of it. Like there's this one matcha spot that we want to try. That's gonna take up at least 3 hours probably. Just wanted to get some of like my chores done ahead of time so I don't have to worry about it like once I come back and I'm exhausted. I have about an hour to kill, I think, before I have to head to Pilates. So what I'm gonna do is lock in and edit some videos because I've been really putting that off. I think it's a good thing though, because in my case, I have just been like hanging out with my friends and like my sister. It's not like Vegas where I have like too much time to edit because I literally have nothing to do. So I think it's a good change. I just like am a little bit crunched for time now. So I'm gonna start working on that. We did not end up getting the couch. We actually tried to fit it into both of our cars, my car and Camille's, and it fit in neither of ours. It kind of fit in mine, but it was only when the seat was pushed so far forward that I couldn't even drive. So we just ended up not taking the couch. But now we're at Brew Story for matcha since we're in the area. I am back from Newport. We had matcha at Brew Story. It was actually so good. I think the one that Camille got was the best one. It was the cookie butter matcha. It was like this Biscoff cold foam on top of matcha. It was so good. My sister got the sweet corn matcha. It was like kind of grainy, like the texture threw me off a little bit. Oh, my air fryer's done. Anyways, my sister got the sweet corn matcha and the texture threw me off a little bit. Like it was kind of grainy inside. Like they blended up actual corn, and maybe they did. Like the texture was kind of like cornmeal almost inside. I was expecting like a really smooth, silky, sweet corn foam, but it wasn't that. It still tasted really good. I think the texture just like threw me off a little bit. And I got the lavender matcha, which I've never tried the lavender matcha. It was so good. It kind of tasted like soap, but I wasn't opposed to it. And Camille really likes soap flavored things, so she really liked it. I'm pretty hungry right now, so I air fried some of these egg frittata things I got from Costco. These have been such a lifesaver when I'm like hungry, but I don't want to make anything. I'm like fluffing up my sheets in the dryer right now because they didn't dry completely the first time. After I eat my little snack, I'm gonna make rice because we're out of rice. I've just been cooking like big batches of rice and making little like single size portions and just wrapping it with saran wrap. I need to make more because we ran out of our last batch. I didn't really get to clean at all today, so I'm hoping to clean my bathroom and maybe the kitchen a little bit just so we have like a clean apartment for the week ahead. And finish my laundry. I think I'm good, honestly. I want to do a little bit of meal prepping. Not really meal prepping. I just need to bake my last sweet potato and probably hard boil some eggs so I have those as a ready snack. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get the couch, but I am happy with our decision to have not gotten it because when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like I didn't really vibe with it. It was lower to the ground than I thought and the color was different from what I was picturing. Like I was picturing this like beige, more warm tone couch, but it was definitely more gray. But as we were trying to put it into our cars, we realized like, oh, it's not gonna fit. It wasn't totally our fault though, because Camille did message the guy. She told him, hey, we have a RAV4, we have a Jeep. Like, do you think we can fit it into our car? Basically like disassemble it and fit it into our car. And he said, yes, it did not fit. So we said no to the couch. I'm happy with that decision. I don't think it was the right couch for us. You know what I need to buy? Ketchup. I don't have any ketchup. I have made some good progress with everything. I have the rice cooking now. I let the brown rice soak for like an hour and a half. I threw in the white rice with it. It's cooking. It's gonna take like an hour and a half. So that's just gonna take its time. Sweet potato is done baking. I don't know if you can see it. Hard boiled eggs, done. It's like around dinner time now, so I'm just gonna eat. I'm thinking California roll bowl. I have some kanikama, like the imitation crab, and I have half an avocado. I think I have some cucumbers, but those might be bad. I have to check on those. That's probably what I'm gonna do for dinner because I can't think of anything else right now. So I'm just gonna prep some dinner and watch my show and then finish up some more editing and go to sleep. Okay, so dinner is two mixtures. So I have rice and avocado and soy sauce and of course some furikake on top. And over here I have imitation crab with spicy mayo and more furikake because I love rice seasoning so much. I'm gonna have these. I have some of the seaweed left, so basically I'm just gonna take out individual sheets, stack on the rice, stack on the crab. So that is gonna be like my very, how do you say nanchatte? That is gonna be kind of like my nanchatte hand roll dinner night. Okay, I recently started watching Free Rent and it took me a second to get into it, but I think I like it now. Like, I think I'm on episode 16 right now. It took me like 3 or 4 episodes to like get into it though. The rice cooker just went off. Let's check on it. Last time I accidentally added way too much water, so it was kind of mushy. So hopefully this one turned out better. All right. Oh, see, that's so much rice, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, hold on, I have to put you down. right, she's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna let it sit for tonight and I'll probably wrap it up into like single size servings tomorrow. Sleep tight.